Hello, everybody. Let's start the show. Oh my gosh, it's so bright here. Welcome, everyone. I just got back to the computer. I was all over the place. What is happening? Gosh, I have to find the remote and pull down the rollerblades here because the sun is super bright this morning. Give me just a second. Heat, good morning, Marco. Welcome. Just a second. Good morning. Good morning. All right, much better. Let's go dark. Still a little bit bright. How's everybody doing? Raj, good morning. Chaz, Marek, good to see you back. Kyle, hello. Boring action so far. Yeah, Asia session was definitely, well, not the best, to say the least, right? Ron, good to see you back. How's it going, man? Hey, it's still bright. Okay, a little bit better. A little bit better. How is everyone? Mexican John Wick is here. Hello. My son didn't believe you were by Russia. I was. Sausagey, hey, let's go. Just made me realize how small this range. Oh yeah, definitely it is. And by the way, I'm gonna give you guys a good example of today's first zone that is actually gonna break, because the 727, I think it's gonna break. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. TPT on Monday. You're up 7-6. Let's go, Ron. That's green. Oh, he's doing better. They don't really know. Maybe he has some issue with the lungs. I don't know. So he got some medicine. Hopefully nothing serious. Fever was the main problem. See, he wasn't really feeling good, but he's somewhat okay now today, so it's gonna be okay. Larry, hello, good morning. Yeah, Hungary is pretty much there. Marco, hello. Trick Biscuit, oh my gosh, hello, welcome back. István, üdvözöllek, welcome, jó reggelt. Fellow Hungarian trader, brother from another mother, welcome. Trader Joe, my gosh, the man himself. I'm investigating that that commission issue, so I'm gonna put on some trades today on Funded Futures Network, and I'm gonna record everything on Rhythmic. So thank you for noticing me yesterday. Heat. No, it's not COVID. We don't know exactly what, but hopefully nothing serious. Well, you know, he's 71 years old, and you never know what comes up. Okay, let's start this. First of all, this is the 5-minute chart. I like that question. Actually, that drives me crazy when I see that on social media, but what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? I know. A handsome, good-looking guy. I know. Let's just get through that point, all right? What else do you see? So, yeah, nothing serious, hopefully. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're gonna break 27, man. I think we're gonna break that. It seems like it. for now, at least. Maybe up to 25, who knows. Anyway. Order block and liquidity. Exactly, Ron. Perfect answer. Potential accumulation. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to zoom into this area. Obviously, it's not mandatory that it's going to break right now, but look at the bullish candles starting from 7:50 p.m. yesterday, just before Asia opened. I mean, this candle here makes the whole move valid because it swept some liquidity up there. Bullish candles and the very weak but technically still a valid market structure shift there. It's a weak one, I know. It's a weak structure shift, but what this makes, this here, 7:50 until the 8 p.m. 5-minute candle, a supply zone. Here's a supply zone right here, or bearish order block. You can call it whatever you want it. Here, I always look at this from the neckline. Boom. There you go. Supply zone. Boom. There you go. And what do you know? The supply zone, by some miracle, it's basically the Asia high. Now, I know some of you guys might say differently, but anyway, Asia high is the highest high of the supply zone. I would say, and we can use the magical stuff here that's provided by TradingView. Is that, you know, that level should be a possible drawn liquidity. If I use a bigger magnet, is it gonna go faster? I don't know. So that is what I think is happening. Obviously, it's not mandatory now. We're at the middle of that level, so who knows? But we'll see if it breaks. Farhad, good morning. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go down here. Supply zone, and this is a 5-minute supply zone, okay? 5-minute supply zone with an Asia high. That is what we have, to be exact, on this. Yeah, exactly. It's very hard. It's very hard. I'm just saying that these are the levels that I see. The 1-minute chart, it doesn't look good. I mean, look at these gaps. Obviously, the lack of volume and momentum here. It can go down and reprice this gap, but eventually, I think there is some chance for this to try to break that level up there. I might gonna put a limit buy order, maybe with a I don't know. That is 6, 12. 6. Oh, maybe I will do something like 5. I'm not gonna put a limit order down there into that fair value gap, just in case if it would like to reprice some candles. Let me look at the mini. Oh my gosh, look at the mini. Look at all these gaps down there. Jesus. Okay. So anyway, it's dangerous. It can go down any second, reprice some of those gaps, and then take the elevator down. But so far, That's the thing that I kind of see on this level. Trader Yamil, hello. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure when the wake up time for Nasdaq is. I mean, after arranging Asia session, well, I guess we should see some movement during London session, hopefully. Wait for a pullback. I think I'm gonna put a limit order, a small position. Hopefully, will turn out. I'm gonna have a limit order. Five micros. That's all right. At 700. Just in case if it wants to reprice that gap. I have a limit buy order at 700. It's not the best area, but I don't care. If it goes, it goes. Yeah. What is that, by the way? What's this other stuff? Oh, it's yesterday. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So let's see. Well, the best time to trade? It's hard to say because there are opportunities both in Asia session, London session. It's always rotating. So best time to trade, obviously, go for the kill zones, like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. and then 7 a.m. to 11. You know, those are the best ones. And then from 1 p.m. to 4. Those are the highest probability ones. Green, good morning. Yeah, it generated liquidity, and that's why I'm curious if the market wants to take it out now. There could be above that level. There could be some positions, you know, resting up there. Some orders, you know, stops. Lots of stops could be resting above 726. 726 or 27? I don't even know. 727, I guess. Anyway, what's the high of this candle? 27 on the micro. So could be some orders resting up there, but we don't know. It's just an educated guess, as I was saying yesterday. All we can do is just take an educated guess. Okay, I still have my limit order at 700. Do we have some news this morning? Man, I totally forgot to refresh the page here. Okay. News-wise. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so far nothing in the European session or London session. And here we go. I did not get my entry. Not yet. This might gonna go to the station, from the station, without me. It's gonna leave me at the station. Yeah, 26, 27 area. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Scenario yesterday's high goes out. Yeah, exactly. Or we better just wait here. I mean, it can also just spike up 16 points and see what goes from there. Or, who knows? Are you noticed that do not make sense trade Asia because I was on index Asia high before London? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I noticed that as well, and I think it's kind of like a separate strategy. Like London is definitely looking for Asia high and low, and you know. And I was doing that for a while. Carol, good morning. Hey, Carol, what's up? Good to see you here. So yeah, I did that for quite a while. I was just looking for reversals at Asia highs and lows. So 90% and American London session. Yeah. Bassam, hello. Hey, good to see you back. How's it going, man? We have OG viewers coming back. Sideways action again. I thought that this is gonna be a straight up move. But anyway, we'll be ready. Newsly, hey, doing great. Again, good to see all the familiar names. Francis, hello. Okay, I think my trade got triggered. Yeah, it did. Let's see what's gonna happen here. This trade got triggered. The problem is that Mini has a lot of gaps down there, so I think I'm gonna put my stop somewhere around 80 or 82. I don't want to hold it for too. Oh man, it doesn't look good. Yeah, let me show you. Here's the problem. There's a gap here. There's another gap down there at 80. It's not so good. It definitely is not so good. Oh, let me go to the micro here. So I guess it can spike down to the 80s. My trade is in a drawdown, so I might gonna close it until it's not too late. I don't want to have big losses here. Small loss is okay, but big loss I don't want. One minute CB. Yeah, there was one. Newsly, what's up? After the year break and finally took my first day. Let's go. 1K done, 2K to go. Congratulations, Newsly. That's the way to go. Yeah, maybe there's something gonna happen because of the tariffs. Who knows? Actually, let me get this off. So, who knows? Who knows? So we went down into that gap. Dilze, good morning. Market is gonna crash today. Well, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to look after those stuff. I think. Let's see the follow up. Regional. It's S&P. Okay, that's just a recap. Okay. Trump, I like President China, always have that hard to make a deal. Okay. So that's the only comment and nothing more. Yeah, it's Trump. Yeah, I don't know if the market is really going to pay attention, but I guess we will find out. I'm still in that trade from 700 in a drawdown, of course. I think I might gonna close it down if I have to. The only issue is there's still a bigger gap down there at 81 on the mini. And I think it wants to go for it. So that's the problem. That is the real problem. Otherwise, I'm okay. Yeah, I hope so too, but you know, if it does, then obviously we're just looking for the next opportunity. And that's it. The down move yesterday, nice, good job. No, it's all right. I mean, I see. Well, the only thing that matters is you got to move. What is going on? Oh yeah, we're going down. I feel like it. Okay, I'm closing this out. I closed it. I had to. There's another gap down at 81. Maybe it just wants to go lower. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Small loss there. Small loss. It's all right. I'm just gonna wait a little bit more. Maybe it wants to sweep some more liquidity. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that was a good job, Ron. She has a gun. Okay. Let's check the 5-minute again. Do we have something significant down here? Nothing so far that I like. Technically, we don't really have an Asia low, right? The only thing we have is this level here at let me just put this here. I think that's what we're gonna Call official Asia low right now. 667. So Asia low and Asia high quite close. Wondering what's it gonna be. Yeah, I mean, this Asia session was a little bit slow, I guess. Yeah, NQ likes to do stuff like that. Equal lows, yeah, exactly, Heat. So, what can we do? Only wait. We can only wait and hope for the best. Well, this is officially unplugged right now. So it can go either way because the Asia low is quite near right now, or it can just reverse. So far, no displacement, just going sideways. Not even good for a scalp. The only thing that we have is a gap at 681 on the mini. Could be somewhat interesting. Let me check it. Yeah, there's a gap at 60. Let's see the level. 61. Sorry, 61. 81. 681. And that's it. Liquidity void. It's going there. Let's see. Let's see the moves. Is it gonna go down or is it gonna go reverse up? Yeah, either way. It's just, it can go either way. Oh, we need a pullback. Okay. 1 minute busy below the equal lows. Yeah, I mean, those levels could be interesting. Not much to do with this. It's the waiting game again. It's just the waiting game. It's the waiting game. She's already gone. Nothing to do, nothing to look for. Look at the one I showed yesterday. Bull flag looks similar to what's forming today. Yeah, it could be the thing. Could be. Yeah, I'm looking at the 1 hour, yeah. Okay, small spike here, down there, nothing special. Back to the range. That's it. And that is it. What's it gonna be, NQ? What's the plan? What is the plan? Show us the way. Is it going to reverse here or what? I don't even see any possibility for a good scalp, to be honest. So anyway, 635. All right. 635. Order canceled. Hello. Short from liquidity sweep. On ES. Session is slow. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure, but it's just really hard to take a guess here. The 15-minute chart closed in a bearish formation. There could be an expansion a little bit lower, but who knows for how much or for how low. But not much to do. Could be going back up there. She's out with the gun. No. The more I'm watching it to take a possible scalp, the more I want to say no. It's just not gonna happen. So it's so slow right now. You know, trying to force something here is just not something I want to do. Not right now. Whoa! E2 just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. What else do we have here? Not much. Not much is happening here. Another one. Alfonso Gonzalez. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, Alfonso. Martin. Hello. Good morning, Martin. How's it going? It's kind of weird. It's a weird situation here. Can it turn around with the displacement? Who knows, right? Well, as I said, the 15-minute formed a little bit bearish here. And I don't know. The mini is full of gaps, but this makes the whole situation a little bit crazy, right? Coin toss, 50-50, both sides. Tudor, welcome. Yeah, it looks like a little bit like that. Yeah. Trader Joe is in a short. Lizelle is here. Hello. It's the waiting game. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's definitely the waiting game. It's just hard to come up with any kind of, you know, scenario here. This is technically inverted, this fair value gap, which doesn't really mean that we're going down, but still, all the struggle. I guess it could have picked up a bit of liquidity from that 1 minute CB, but that's all. Carol is in long. Oh my gosh, it's a huge battle between everyone. Everybody's fading everybody. Big inside range. Yeah, it is. It is. If it plays out, I'm going to probably pass my first. Oh, let's go. I wish you all the good luck. All the best. How do you think? Which way first sweep? Whoa, well, as I just said, E2, I think it's just a huge coin toss right now. Because we have levels in both ways. You know, it's just really difficult to say right now. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. We have Asia low at 667. We have an Asia high at 727. We have a 5-minute supply zone here. And I'm also watching... Whoa! Anto! Finally! We have Anto subscribed. Welcome to the channel. So, yeah, we talked about this gap here on the mini 1 minute. Now it is repricing that gap. And going back here. So where is going to be the first sweep? Now it seems like it's Asia, but you know, what I always say, and I said this yesterday at MyFundedTV as well, that, you know, these zones like to get broken, break, you know, blown up, whatever. Now, obviously, we can sweep that level down here, Asia low, or we can just reverse right here. That would be awesome. My gut feeling tells me, and obviously, it's not financial advice, and obviously, I'm not telling you what to do. My gut feeling tells me that we can fool around here, maybe go down and go for that Asia low, but sooner or later, this level here, it should be broken, is what I think. But again, first it might want to sweep that level. Not sure. TP Asia low. Let's go, Joe. The man from the future. I know what you don't. Welcome. New low, yeah. So we could be going there. We're pretty close, like 14 points to Asia low. So why not? But after that, that Asia high, you know, it's really tempting. Anto, welcome to the channel. Finally, everybody was saying, where's the man? Where's Anto? Or Anto. I butchered your name, I'm sorry. Where is Anto? Everybody was asking. But he's here now. So, I think we made it. Alexandro Gallardo. No, Alexander Gallardo. Welcome. Good morning. Asia low as, yeah. Equal low, yeah. I started my first 25k PA Apex. Congratulations, Anto. Good luck with it. Small advice, go very small position, like 1 or 2 micros, and that's it. Okay, 1 or 2 trades a day and only smallest positions. I don't know, obviously, your background of trading. Maybe you're a pro trader and this is just your first funded account with Apex, but still, if you're fairly new, just go small position. 25k is a good account. So actually you took a loss yesterday. Man, how could you? I was long, got stopped. But you called it. You called everything out. You did it, man. Greece from Greece. I love that country, man. It's such a beautiful country. Greece is just amazing. I'm gonna go back there. I was there quite a few years ago. It was like 12 years ago or 10. Man, I have to go back. Now that we have that bumper high. Watching that, yeah. I'm gonna be jumping down to this 1 minute chart. If I see a good displacement, a strong up close candle above 697, then maybe I will try to give a second chance for my previous trade. But I'll see. Alexander is my boy. Oh, Alexander is here. Who is Alexander? Man, I need to do a search. Who is this guy? You want profits, I see. 1200, and I said little profit. What? Yeah, but hey, greed does this to everybody. That's what happens. That's what happens. Greed is one of our biggest enemy. Of course, according to Gordon Gekko, greed is good, but not in day trading. Otherwise, greed is awesome, but not in day trading. Sure, you can ask Anto. Made my first 159 profit. How I calculate my today max profit? I'm a bit confused. How much is the threshold on the 25k account? I've traded maybe once at 25k. Apex Trader withdrawal rules. I have to check it. I'm gonna have to check it to make sure you're not going above and beyond. Threshold is 1500. Okay, so here's the website, by the way. For a 25k account with a 1500 trailing threshold, the maximum risk allowed. Oh, that's the risk. Okay, anyway, but the same thing goes for the consistency. So $450. $450 until, if you, well, no, but yes, $450. If you can make 450 in a day, I would just leave that account. You know, just don't touch it. That's more than enough. Okay, obviously your goal is to make it to $2,000 because the minimum withdrawal is 500, I think. So you need to leave the safety net there. So, you know, just, yeah, 1500. So there you go, 30%. That's $450. That's it. He's the man. Then I think we're honored to have Alexander here. World King, #1 top. Hey, welcome. What accounts you have now for trading? Well, I have several accounts with multiple prop firms. Currently, I just took a few payouts, so I mean, easy to say, right? But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Apex accounts. I have 3 Bulenox funded accounts. These are evals. Maybe I should full port some evals, right? I have a DAYTRADERS funded account. It has only 728. I just got the payout yesterday from this Funded Futures network account. So I got 3 payouts from the same account at Funded Futures network. Just saying. And so far, this is my best account. I mean, in terms of trading and profit wise, this is my best account. I'm going to show you guys. Anyway, I haven't even traded these evals at Funded Futures network. I have some evals as well. I have currently, I'm down to 1 funded account with no. Yeah, I'm down to 1 funded account at MyFundedFutures. It has 1,332. And I have a Take Profit Trader Pro account. I requested $386 this morning. So I made a payout every single day from this Take Profit Trader Pro account. And this month, only this month, I'm going to tell you guys, I managed to make, excluding this one, I made $2,000 withdrawal from this single account. $1,988 has been withdrawn this month on the daily payouts. Plus, with this one, it's going to be like, yeah, $2,300-ish with this payout from one single Take Profit Trader account. So this is by far, basically I'm milking this account. So that is what's happening. Tom, I must ask you something. Okay, ask away. I know that you I know copy trading when you find. Okay, let me get. What's this again? I know that you're not using copy trading. I know that you're not. Yeah, I'm not copy trading. Yeah, if that's a statement. Then accounts, but I'm using copy trading. Yeah, I'm not using copy trader, only for 1 or 2 accounts. Yeah. Let me just. Oh my God, the chat. I have to read the chat real quick. Alexander is a nephew of Miguel Felix. Miguel Felix Gallardo. Okay. That's good. I mean, okay, we're gonna dive into that deeper. Hit the like. Thank you. Ukando. My God, Ukando is, guys, you wouldn't believe it. Ukando is one of the very first subscribers on the channel, by the way. He subscribed, I don't know, when we had just maybe a dozen subscribers or something. I don't know. Ukando is OG. Good morning. Where have you been? He doesn't need to trade. Oh. Miguel Felix got. Okay. I'm going to look after that. How do I feel about trading NQ? Well, on a price action like this, I don't want to trade NQ at all. But as I said, if we would see some kind of a sweep on the downside or a strong displacement, maybe I would try to go for the Asia high. So far, I don't really want to jump into a trade. Alexander Gallardo is a good person. I'm happy to hear that. What is this tool called? Which one? I'm using Quantower. If you're asking about the platform. That is I required profit. And I required profit is the process. No, it's not. It's not complicated. It's fairly simple. That you just have to gotta make sure that every detail has been given. KYC stuff like address, maybe ID number, something like that. It's fairly simple. Lizelle, I wish I could say that. I wish I could say, but it's a long road ahead. Which prop firm is the best you like to trade? MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. Or Take Profit Trader and MyFundedFutures. Having said that, after Take Profit Trader and MyFundedFutures, I would put Bulenox. And I'm going to tell you the secret about Bulenox. I would put Bulenox, and I know you guys love Apex, but I would still put Apex down to 3rd or 4th place. I had a very good run with Funded Futures Network with that account, so I'm surprised. Payouts are happening in 24 hours. You can request a payout anytime at Funded Futures Network if you're above the safety net and you went by the consistency rule. So that makes it every 3 days, basically, if you do the math. Payouts are happening in 24 hours. After you click on the request button, 24 hours, it's on your account. So, a very good deal. And what else do we have? But yeah, these are the ones that I like. But how you have time for all the accounts? How do I have time? I don't know. I guess I trade the London session. I trade in between the streams as well sometimes. Sometimes I just scalp. I told you guys last week that I have to dial down with the scalp. So I'm scalping a lot more than I want to. Nearly 50% of my profits are coming in from scalping, and I hate that fact. I want to tone it down with the scalping. So you can imagine, like, before the stream, after the stream, or in the PM session, for example, in your PM session, I'm not streaming that. Maybe I should do some power hour stuff, but I just do some scalps here and there. You know, $200 here, $300 there, $150 here and there. So it all adds up. You know, small baby steps, and the accounts are growing with the scalps. That's how, basically. Yeah, 621 pivot. I don't have pivots, but I guess it could be cool. End of day or trading drawdown, which is the best? Obviously, end of day is always the best, mathematically speaking. Ukando, missed you too. Slow down, I know, but never give up on trading, Ukando. To kill zones, trade all accounts. Yeah, so that's why, as I said, Joe, I'm just doing some scalping. I'm switching in between accounts, and basically that is how I'm doing it. So much going on. I see. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I know what you mean. Let's go. Yeah, never give up on trading, you know. Building your own house. Oh my gosh, Ukando, that is awesome. Beanie Player, hello. You should be. That is an awesome thing, building your own house. Man, I wish I could do that. First of all, I don't have the money for it. Second of all, I just don't know anything about building houses. But it could be awesome. Yeah, waiting for news. For the trading machine, all right. The trading rig. Uncle Hickman. What do you think of TRADEIFY? Is awesome. No problem with TRADEIFY. Just like TopStep is great. TRADEIFY is cool. The only reason I don't trade TRADEIFY that much, actually no, absolutely not trading TRADEIFY right now, hopefully it will change, is that they don't have connection to Quant Tower. They have TradeAwait. I'm unable to connect through Quant Tower. So whenever I switching in between TradeAwait and Quant Tower, I just go crazy and just couldn't focus on trading. Daily loss limit. Oh. Careful there. There was a minor structure shift here on in this range, but man, I don't know. 727, as I told you guys, might be the target. We have London open real soon. 27, 17. It could be good for a 10-point scalp maybe. But everybody be very, very careful. 704. Okay, that's a good level. We have a flat candle up there as well, I think. Don't have a chance to take payouts from the scammers. Oh yeah, I know. As I said, when I'm gonna take those trades, I'm gonna make sure to record how much commission they take, you know, just to make sure. So thank you for noticing me, Trader Joe. That's a good info. Explain funded futures network. Well, 40% consistency rule above the safety threshold. So, for example, if you make $400 on your first day above the safety net, you got to make sure that you have to make another $600, and your biggest day is going to be 400, right? So you have to push the account up to $1,000 above the safety net. So the safety net is $2,000. You just have to push the account up to $3,000, and then you can request a payout. But there's an 80/20% profit split. 80 to you, 20 goes to the prop firm. So that's it. Yeah, Emil, I don't know. This is definitely crazy. But you can request a payout any day. Ollie, good to see you. Hey. Yeah, it's I think we better just wait for London Open here. You know. Yeah, we have some people here. Hit the like. They ever get upset? In long or short, and your computer starts to lag. Am I getting upset? Of course I'm getting upset. For safety measures, I have a laptop here to my left. Installed everything there, like Quant Tower, Rhythmic, everything is installed on my laptop, and I have, of course, cell phone internet. If my power goes down, the laptop is always charged fully. If power goes off or internet goes off, I have cell phone internet hotspot, and I can just log in with the laptop, by the way, and close down my trades. But yeah, it's definitely annoying when the computer starts to go crazy. Actually, I want to build a new computer, I told you guys. But I still don't know what kind of computer should it be. Obviously a gaming PC. Because I love video games, you know. Driving to St. Louis from Texas. Oh, disciplined trader, aka Alicia. Hey, drive carefully. You know, I wish you a safe travel. Alicia. Oh, man. From Texas. Man, it must be a beautiful place around there. Yeah, the lag is not too good. How's my funded TV gig? No, we don't have a permanent agreement yet with my funded TV. That's all I can say. So far, I'm just a guest host there, but I like to be there, and I think it's a good engagement with the community. So why not? Hentaklag is here. Welcome. Not as much as I want to. Mexican John Wick. I was, you know, back in February and April, I was trying to keep up with at least 3 times a week. Now, I'm ashamed to admit it, but last week I was only once in the gym, and before that I was only twice. So I better step on it, you know. $600. Well, it's up to you, Yamil, what to choose here. But yeah. One time I've blown one of my Apex accounts because the computer started lagging. Oh. Well, as I said, you can also have a secondary option. That's why I have a laptop here. If something goes crazy, I just log in there real quick. Obviously, it takes time, but it's always turned on. I just need to make sure, you know, I don't want to log in from multiple computers. I don't want to break any rule. But if something goes bad, that's what I'm doing. It only happened like once or twice that we have a power outage, and I had positions, and so emergency backup plan is to log in with the laptop. Yeah, New York is definitely faster. Yeah, YMO. And the tick chart. Yeah, I understand. Took profits. Oh, by the way, here's the London Open. I know, Martin. I know. Anyway, here's the London Open. Okay. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, everyone? Interesting scenarios here. Is that level 7, 24 or 5? Maybe. And the Asia low is still down there. 5 minute looks a little bit strange as well. It looks like a bear flag almost. 15 minute, 1 hour. Oh my gosh, it looks absolutely crazy from here. I mean, taking the Asia low at 67 would make a little bit more sense, right? I think. Not sure though. But anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to be at the gym. Just trying to be. Okay, so far nothing. Supply and demand zone. Sure, just a second here, Dielzazinga. I'm just watching the chart to maybe take a scalp. I'm gonna get into those zone stuff again. No, don't do full port, Alexander. Don't do that. 661. The man from the future is saying 661. Maybe. Yeah, I was expecting more from this open. Yeah. GZ1, good morning, shorts. Well, I'm thinking to maybe scalp a little bit here and there. Not really sure. I was expecting a stronger movement here at the open. But nothing is really moving. Maybe it wants to take the Asia high. Who knows? It's just a coin toss again. A coin toss game. He can afford the full port. Executing order 66. All right. Okay. Sausagey, execute. I love that. Execute order 66. Oh man. Okay, I'm entering the long position. Small one. Okay, let's see how it goes. I might gonna close it down manually. Entry is 95. I took the bad decision. I wanted to see a breakout to the upside, according to my original analysis, but it's just not happening. It's all right. Don't do the margin call. Hey, good cop, welcome. Yeah, in 45 minutes. Yeah. We're stuck. I might just gonna close this as well. Small losses here and there, but I mean, it does look like the more I'm watching the 15-minute chart, yeah, I think I'm gonna close this. The more I think, you know, that maybe there's a lot of trend line liquidity, I guess, below these levels. And I know that's why it's tempting to jump into shorts. The market starts range. Well, that's the worst feeling, Alexander. That is just the worst of all feelings when trading. Okay, I closed it down. So that is absolutely the worst of the worst feeling that you can get. Ranging market is the one that you actually walk into a trap and you're done. Spilt milk under the bridge. Exactly. Full port short. Oh my god. No. Hold the line, everybody. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. What a rangy day so far. What a rangy session. I was expecting more after seeing that Asia range, but anyway. Sausagey executed order 66. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's have a moment of silence for order 66. My god, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I know it's a difficult scenario here. I agree. Hard to say what's gonna happen first. I mean, we have that Asia low and high pretty close to each other, but what to do, you know? What to do here? Not much to do. We are just ranging. The man, Reza, hello. Doing great. Good to see you back. Hey, I hope some good trades happen to you, for at least to you. Why should you listen to me? Just don't do anything. You know, I did 2 small losses that, you know, I mean, what can I do? I also walked into the trap, but you know, you must, you know, stop doing crazy things on a ranging market like this. Only 2, well, yeah, up or down. Actually, there's a third option. Oops. There's a third option of what's gonna happen this morning. So it's gonna go right. You know, that's the third option. Gold is pushing. Well, if gold is pushing that much, then usually NQ likes to take a bit of a dip. Exactly, Art. Patience. Exactly. When you find that trade that's gonna call you, you know, when the trade is gonna speak to you like, take me, push it, you must take me, please. That's when you know you gotta jump in. What happened on DAX? Oh, this is a delayed price action here, but I don't have subscription for EuroX data. Oh my god, the 1-minute chart looks so terrible. Makes me want to puke. The 1-minute chart absolutely looks awful, terrible. Worst of the worst. What's it gonna be, London? Show us the way, London. I really don't know what's happening. If you can make profit in this sideways action, then you know something. Then you know, it's just okay. So far seems like heading for 67. I'm flat. I have no positions. To prove it to you, here it is. Orders, positions. I have nothing on. I'm just sitting on my hands. 10 points to go to sweep Asia low. Yamil literally went on tilt for 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. Just got in shorts at 89. TP low. Day stop loss. Let's go, Reza. Let's go. 22 on my second day of this stupid. Ah, sorry to hear that, man. No, you don't say that, Yamil. You never say that you suck in trading. We all did the same mistake, and we all did the same. Everybody had that thing, so just don't say that. Everybody has that issue about discipline. You know, only thing you can do is learn more and meditate, you know, focus a little bit. Should I go 20 deep? I feel like it will drop. Alexander, I wish I could tell you some advice about this, but just look at this price action, or look at the 5 minute. It's even worse. What I would do, Alexander, if you really feel the urge to push the button, open up a quick demo account and push the buttons there and wait for Asia low to be swept. That's what I can tell you. But don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I know. Those days when it doesn't manipulate, I don't know. I guess now everybody's gonna wait for the 4 a.m. Pre-market open. I think we can say officially now, because you know London market is open, so we can say that so far it seems like that the London session is a little bit poopy. So London session shit the bed. Let's just say it out loud, okay? Rated R. So actually it didn't, but it did. This poopy price action is actually not good for anything. It's good for one thing, to have some more coffee maybe, or Yamil, don't be hard on yourself, okay? Yeah, you gotta have a plan. I guess you had a plan. You just broke that rule maybe. Yeah, this is horrific price action. Very bad. You know, I tried this trade twice myself, and you see what it got me. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, mind. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Everyone, I would like to ask a favor from you. Push the like. Push the like. Let's push this stream to the best stream in the London session, everybody. We can do it as a stream. We can do it as a team. We can do it as a group of good people here. Come on. That was a little bit weird, but you know what I mean. Push that like. It's free to do, and it brings you luck. Let's go. My God, that was cringe. Anyway, let's just wait for Asia low. Yeah, gotta stay positive, Yamil, there. My stop loss hits, so probability is going to go. Let's just wait for it, Carol. There are still the 4 a.m. pre-market open, so let's just wait. Never ever got a payout in 3 effing years. That's why soon there will be a payout. Oh, you saw me on MyFunded TV. Awesome. Good to have you here, Alexander. I knew I saw you somewhere. I knew it. Revenge trading. Yeah, gotta have a rule. After 2 losses, just walk away. You took a break from futures. What the hell, Ollie? What is going on? Yeah, I mean, listen, Yamil. I mean, you gotta tone it down a little bit and just have smaller targets. Not just profit-wise, but daily goals. For example, daily goal, simple as this: 2 trades a day, 2 trades, okay, maximum, and stuff like this, you know. And as I said before, keep the account for 30 days. Push some more. Here to hang out, Ali. I am super glad that you're here and watching. Thank you. Saw him, right? He's there. I know that guy is there. Alexander, he's there. He's always there. Yamil, please don't be so hard on yourself, okay? It happens. It happened to me as well this year as well. You know, it doesn't matter how hard you can hit. It only matters how many hits you can take, or how fast can you get back up. You know, that's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. You just made me do this, all right?
But it
You just made me do this.
ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know
All right. I'm glad we got this out of the way. Okay. Any advice to beat intraday trailing drawdown? Yes. Go for small base hits. Don't go for home runs. Don't go for 1 to 10 Rs or something like that. So forget the home runs. Go for base hits, small profits. Okay? That's what you need to do. Small base hits until you hit that level. Blew another Bulenox account. What the hell? Order 66 is only for 1 account, sausagey. I like that order 60. I so much like that. I'm gonna use it next time. I'm gonna steal that order 66 thing from you, sausagey. You're not allowed to do more account blow-ups there, okay? That's it. I forbid you. Ong, welcome to the stream again. I'm based in center of Europe, almost the center, Hungary. Hungarian, but not at Budapest. When will you buy from the TV? Hopefully today. I mean, the next New York session at 11. Today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. Hope to see you guys there as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm only there since a few days now. I'm really enjoying it. So, no, I'm not in a position. I'm flat. I am absolutely flat. I have no positions on. 100 lot. Give me the good news first. I want a good news. We will deal the bad news later. Yamil, don't look at it like that. Yeah, stay positive. Man, I need to... I'm way behind the chat. I need to scroll faster. Yeah, but... Yamil, it's... You're... Yeah, Rocky Balboa. Chat is on fire. It's so hard to keep up. I'm super happy about that. Kevin James. He's the sound guy. I like this. I like this here.
You're better than that.
That look. The microphone.
That.
Look at Kevin James.
I'm always gonna love you no matter what.
It's all right. I love that guy. Good comedian. If I forgot someone to answer, I'm sorry. I just need to scroll real fast. And hello to everybody. If I forgot to say hello. On MyFundedFutures, I'm confused with the evaluation exhibition phase. When can I start taking payouts? After you reach the $2,000 safety net with Global. You got to get over $52,000, for example, on a 50K account. Anything above the safety net is yours, but with the 80% profit split. You're welcome. Guys, I really have to. Liquidity below Asia is near so yeah. How do you feel about seeing Jay on Top Step? Oh, 0 Day Jay. He's cool. Awesome. I mean, he definitely has a huge energy. So I haven't really checked him lately on Top Step because I wasn't really watching Top Step TV. But you know, I know Jay has lots of energy. What is this move now? Are you kidding me? Anyway, I was anticipating the Asia high all morning. And look at this. And I'm not on the train. Actually, there is no entry for me because there's no... This is not the kind of shift that I was looking for. So it's still tricky. Okay. Yeah, it's convenient in here. Oh, 100 lot. Let's go. $9,717. Man. I don't know what to say. 100 lot. Congratulations. Good job there. Wow. Yeah, Emil, don't be hard on yourself. Pass Bulenox, let's go, sausagey. Finally. Let's go. Stop run could be. Yeah, next trades could be. Yeah, Emil, you'll get there. Don't worry. I think when it hits 330, it will drop a little. Yeah, we have that. Oh yeah, this is the typical time of the reversals. Or yeah, so if this was the move, then it can drop back down. Oops. So Gotta be careful. Or maybe this is the continuation. Man, I'm so tempted to take a trade. But I don't want to because, I don't know. There was no liquidity sweep here that I really like. I don't really want to force this. I'm just gonna wait. No, I almost pulled the trigger again. I'm not gonna do it. I almost pulled it again. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit on my hands. Why? Because if I look at the overall picture, I just don't like it. Blue 5 traded 550k is up over 3,500. Oh, that's the bad news. Okay. Well, listen. You're in the green, so you'll do much better next time. I know that. So, and again, that is huge. Congratulations for the 4th payout. Awesome, man. Don't worry, Yamil. It will get better. Oh my god, look at this. The FOMO is starting to kick in. Oh, look at that. Take Profit Trader just removed the profits from my account. Hey, back to $2,000. So another payout for the day. Small profits. Oh man, I have to keep up with the chat. I don't want to betray you. No, I'm not gonna do that right now. Not now. Not in this session. You see the price action here? If I do full porting PA accounts, that's not gonna be in this crappy price action. Not now. Mexican John Wick is the GOAT. Thank you. Oh, only just a few hundred. Just a few hundred. But hey, I've taken payouts every single day, guys. Every single day in the past, since the last week on this Take Profit Trader account, since I'm over the safety net. And with this payout, I'm at $2,300. So I'm milking this account every single day. And I'm taking payouts every day from the same exact account. This was $308, by the way, net profit because of the 80% profit split. That's why we like daily payouts, you know. Yeah, definitely makes the chop much better. Yamil, don't worry. Just don't worry. We'll be fine. You know, I told you, just, you know, step back a little bit. It's gonna be awesome. Small steps. Yeah, the price action is definitely confusing. I think overall, maybe not in this session, who knows, but we should be hitting that 726 up there, or 27. I mean, there's a thing here. We swept some lows here. We swept this one. We swept this one. Okay, so there was multiple sweeps of liquidity. We created market structure shifts here and here. So multiple market structure shifts. And we have a fair value gap with the liquidity void right there. So this could have been a possible long setup from there. Okay, so if you enter even lately, I mean later, a few points later, you target the, let's go for Asia high, but you know, even for the mid-range of that supply zone, then this could have been a great trade. That's why I was hesitating on this setup. Should I push it? Should I not? These are the only two liquidity level or liquidity sweeps that we had. It's not a big deal, and we have the Asia low down there. That's why I was scared. And that's why I'm saying the FOMO is kicking in a little bit. Now, if you're entering now, for example, at this price, I would go for Asia high with a better risk to reward ratio. It's right now it's 1-to-2, but if you're still aiming for that mid-level right there, your risk to reward ratio is still 1.21. And if you want to risk like $100, it's 3 micros. Boom. The risk to reward ratio is still somewhat alright, but I'm not entering. Obviously, if we would go below here, that would be a bad situation. Oops, sorry. So now the risk to reward ratio turned negative. Like, this is the point of no return. That's it, we passed it. If you enter from here, your risk to reward ratio is not gonna be that good. Oops. What the heck am I doing here? Okay, I have to get this off here. So I missed the train. The train was starting from here. Anyway, I'm way behind the chat again. I'm gonna be real quick on this. Better catch up. What size take profit trader? 50K. That was a 50K account. Oh, you put it in there. All right, Heat. Okay. You want to see me full porting at MyFundedTV? Okay. All right. 60-point range. Yeah. Price action kind of weird. Yeah. Contracts usually anywhere between 2 to 5 or 6 micros, maybe 10. That's the maximum. 10 micros. Okay. Range. On what platform do you have the daily payout? The Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader has daily payouts with the best code. Fastest session, yeah, it is. Heading to bed, Beanie Player. Thanks for being here. Hey, thank you, Alexander. Jay has as I said, Jay has so much energy. Sometimes when I checked on his stream, like, oh my god, this guy is always on fire. Okay, I'm officially on FOMO. After seeing this move, I am officially having a FOMO now. That's it. FOMO just hit the ceiling. I can't. I'm like, I'm devastated right now. The FOMO. Okay, I really need to catch up with the chat. I'll need to stay positive, otherwise it's not good. Everyone wants 1K. Yeah, daily payout. Hey, thank you, Mexican John Wick. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm trying to find out. Well, I don't know, man. Okay, we're back to 1-to-1 ish area. If you guys, I'm not gonna take it. We are going to hit Asia high, by the way. Saucy G, I'm saying maybe it's not gonna happen, and I hate to say it like this, and I'm not gonna put a personalized guarantee on it, but in my opinion, there's a very high chance that Asia high is gonna get hit. If not now, then during the early New York AM session. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a very, very high chance that we're gonna hit that Asia high because it's a supply zone high as well. It's gonna get hit, and that's why I'm feeling the FOMO. Man. Yeah, we have a 5-minute busy. Oh. Long here. Okay. Yeah. We might come back. Let's see the 5-minute. Yeah, there's a nice fair value gap down there. Let's see if it comes back down. Naomi. Oh my gosh. I was wondering, where are you? And Natasha, maybe I forgot to say hello to Natasha as well. I love the ladies in the chat. And Lizelle is here, so I'm happy. We have the ladies. Heard of Little Skies? Not really familiar. I don't want to scalp. If I enter here, I wouldn't call this a scalp. Obviously, it would be a small position, but I would be holding it. I gotta give a message to Jay about this. I'm sorry, man. That no. Don't worry, I can keep a secret, okay? I can keep a secret, but you know. You know how it goes. I need something in exchange to keep a secret. So, and you know what's coming right now? Yes. If you want me to keep a secret, if you want joy in your life, if you want success, the best deals, and love, and freedom, all the good things we're hoping for in life, right? Just go for the best code. Use Tom Sabo. It gives you much more luck in trading. The best pass ratio. What else do you want? Just go for it and support the stream. Was sponsored by Tom Sabo. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't say anything about the code this, I mean, yeah, once maybe. But if you would like to support the channel, I would highly appreciate that. And if you use the code TomSabo at most of these prop firms, except TRADEIFY, they didn't give me a custom code yet. But otherwise, it gives you the best available deals and discounts, and it keeps the show rolling. Okay, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Trump speaking at 6 a.m. What's he gonna say? That's early for him. And maybe I forgot to answer some questions, but I'm trying to keep up. 90s, yeah. 9:30, maybe. Oh. Consider giving. Okay. All right, Alexander, we made a deal. We made a deal. You can still support if you like TRADEIFY, by the way. I just don't have a custom code, but if you click on my link in the description or in the chat, the current code is TTV for the best available discounts. If you click on my link before that, that gives some credit and you get the best discount. Yeah, we are going back in time with that. There you go. I told you. Here's a testament. A testimonial. Still no account activation. I don't know. You have to contact support. What did they tell you on the chat? You have to. They should be adding that to you for your account manually. Then, worst case scenario, I heard someone was being credited $130 in the wallet only for activation fee. So you have to get onto them on the chat because they did that a couple of times before. No response. That's... How comes that? Then write them an email. support@takeprofittrader.com. And you gotta be there in New York business hours. So go to the chat in New York business hours and maybe New York PM session. There's a better chance to have someone at support by that time. They gotta give you that. Yamil, don't be hard on yourself. It's all right, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. New day is on the horizon. New setups, and just, you know, sit back, relax. It's gonna be much better. Thank you, Alexander. Yeah, the best. I mean, maybe not the best, but definitely a lucky one. A lucky one. The cheat code for prop firms, as I say. I'm gonna steal this from Jay for this one moment now. According to the prop firm streets. You know what I like when he shouts out, "We did it, Joe." Oh, Jay has a lot of energy. That's what I like. Just, you know, just chill, Yamil. It's gonna be, as I said, it's and look at this session. You can't blame yourself. Look at the price action right now. This is typically one of the prime examples to stay away from the market, you know. Get up there. Taken up to 4 days to reply. What? Jesus. 4 days? Oh my gosh. You want to get in at 86? Uh-huh. Yeah, I gotta hand it. I mean, Bowser is right, by the way. So, against all the good things that Take Profit Trader has, customer support, let's just say it out loud, it sucks. Yeah. Take Profit Trader really needs to get their stuff together, or their staff, because support is... Come on, Take Profit Trader. Guys, please. You gotta have that, you know, fixed. It's not good. I know you knew that, but it's a simple rule, you know, Yamil. It's a simple rule. You need to focus on that. And it's just one thing, and that's all you need to do. As I said yesterday, we need to learn to sit on our hands. It's something we need to do. Part of the game. We did it, Joe. The chat is definitely on fire. I'm super happy for everyone here, for the new subscribers, especially for the new subscribers, and for the OG viewers as well. I remember in 22, we were streaming with, I had like only a dozen of subscribers, or maybe 20, 30, 50 subs all over. And we were having like 1 or 2 viewers, or 5. Sometimes I was streaming for nobody. And I mean, obviously, not for too long, but I remember there was a couple of weeks like when barely somebody was on the stream. I was just talking to myself basically. And but anyway, I'm so grateful for everybody who, if you just hang around here, you know, listen to me talking crazy, that's also awesome. Bullish flag on the 1 minute. Looks like we could go higher, and the FOMO is still kicking. Play the scene. Which scene? Which scene is that? I'm missing some. Yeah, we were having just 1, 2, 3, 4 viewers usually, even in London. Not to mention New York. In New York session, for quite a long time, we had like 2 or 3 viewers, maybe, or 1. from some of you OG viewers. I know, for example, Ukando was here when nobody was watching, and Dominic, and I don't know, some other names. We were having only 1 or 2 viewers, so I'm happy you guys are here. Thank you, Alexander. We are keeping this on as much as we can, so that's what I'm saying. And by the way, I know I said it and I will say it because that's how I do it, and I will repeat myself 1,000 times. I couldn't do it without you guys supporting the stream. Everything was actually getting way better when I started to do some affiliate deals with some prop firms, because I could leave my full-time job last year in March, and I can do this full-time here on YouTube, and so that is because of the support of you guys to keep the stream rolling. So thank you so much for that. I'm highly grateful. No words. They should have sent a poet here. Really, no words. That sentence came from the movie 1994, Contact. They should have sent a poet here. Really. There you go, Gamecraft. Hey, Gamecraft, I really hope that you recovered emotionally from that thing, you know. We're not even going to talk about it. I hope you made a recovery there. You know, everything is bright in the future. You know, take some accounts there. You know, you're going to make it. I know you will. Gamecraft is really pushing it. Take one trade live with Funded Futures Network account. I'd like to take a trade live there. If I see a setup, I will take a trade, definitely. Like yesterday, I didn't take a trade because I was already done with the move in the AM session. But on Monday, I took a trade live on MyFunded TV, and it actually hit the TP. It was this high resistance liquidity run, and it was going sideways for quite a lot of time. But after I signed off, it actually hit the TP. So yeah, so definitely if I see a setup, I take it live on MyFunded TV on a MyFunded Futures account, obviously. I mean, I don't think it would be a wise idea to use Apex accounts on MyFunded TV, right? I don't want to do. Of course, I'm joking. Let's go. What was your job before you traded full time? I was working for an insurance company for years as a contractor. I started out as a salesman, but you know, not the old-fashioned way. Like I was not knocking door to door. I was handling a client list, and I mostly corporate clients and bigger clients, and I was visiting them all over the country. And I was basically, what I was doing is they were already having insurance with the company, and what I did is I refurbished their old insurance, and I was making their deals refreshing their deals every year. Anyway, it's a little bit complicated, but I was traveling around, and then after that I was managing a group of people, not too much, like 4 or 5 people who are also contractors and salesmen. It's not MLM, don't worry, but they were handling other clients, and so I was a group manager, and I was also handling corporate clients mostly. And so I was having, by the way, I was having a good salary here according to Hungarian standards. Here I was having a good salary. I was, you know, the insurance company was very supportive, not just paying for, you know, for the gas, because you know you have to go with the car everywhere, but you know, very good commission, extra bonuses at the end of the year. So that was a good job. And until this day, I'm in contact with some old colleagues, and I can go back anytime if I really want to, because I was being asked if I would do this without the affiliate commissions. I mean, the trading payouts. I would say I don't know, but I am guessing that I would still be getting my payouts in a way or another, because the good thing is that I've been a contractor is that you can make your own time, right? So if I want to give some extra time to the stream, I can just stream on YouTube, and before or after I can visit the clients, right? But you know, things are started to change, and I realized that maybe if the YouTube business can be a little bit better, and it was, then why should I be driving all across the country for clients when I can focus 100% here on the YouTube business and on trading as well at the same time. So for the bad part, I would say 2 birds with 1 stone, right, as they say. But yeah, or 2 flies with 1 stone, I'm sorry. Anyway, let me just scroll back. Tradeaholics. I love the name. Hello. Welcome. Rohan, welcome. Back at it. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Awesome. Yeah. So I'm saying this to Yamil as well. Don't lick your wounds for too long. You had your time. Now get strong, man. Just stand up and get stronger, and you'll make it back. Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Alexander, I wish I could tell you what the heck is going on with NQ, but this is technically very bad price action. So far, the scenario as I outlined here on the 1 minute, it seems like we swept some liquidity, displaced higher a little bit. Definitely not looking so fancy, but for now it seems like we might have a better chance to hit the Asia high. So that's what I think. It's going to be a high resistance liquidity run, maybe. Who knows? Put 1 contract, market is slow. Yeah, I can put in 1 micro, but I'm just happy to see that the price is moving. As I said, the risk to reward ratio for me is off. I would have, if I wanted to enter, the best entry would have been down there around 690-ish area. I really need to catch up with the chat. How's the morning? Well, so far, I'm feeling blessed that we are here and watching price action, even though. But yeah, morning is so far so good. I'm gonna take the BMW to the car wash, and I'm gonna make it so clean then I can actually brush my teeth, you know, when I look at it. Don't worry, I brushed my teeth this morning, so I'm gonna make a mirror from the car. That's how clean it's gonna be. Yamil, come on, man. You know, it's gonna get good. No, absolutely, Anto. I'm sorry if I missed your post. On Apex, 30% daily profit is based on your current profit. Not on the until you're not reaching the 1500 safety net, Anto, it's based on the 1500. Okay, so $450 is the 30% rule. Also, the 30% drawdown profit wise is the same thing. Okay, until you're not reaching well, actually, so if you're aiming for $2,000 and if you're asking about the profits, yeah, okay, yeah, not the 15 target. If you win 200 on day 1. Day 2 is max 30%. No, that's not true. Everybody misunderstands that, Anto. No, yeah, I know. I have a confirmation about that from Apex as well. They should explain that with a clear sentence there. As long as you're not reaching $1,500, you are good to go with $450 of drawdown every single day, okay? So everybody misunderstands that, but it's not like that. So you're good to go with 450 every single day, Anto. Every day until you reach that safety net. Obviously, as it goes higher, that 30% is going to grow. Man, look at this price action. The FOMO, man. Oh my god, my chair is squeaking. Setting traps? Maybe. It's NFP week. Oh my god. Lara Becca, hello. Good to see you. You're welcome, Anto. Tough, I am driving a crazy awesome BMW. It's a 2009 BMW E60. Actually, it's a 525. It's a 530 engine. Basically, it's the 3-liter engine, but it's officially 525i. 6-cylinder gasoline engine with no turbo. It's the Bengal BMW, the Bengal 5 Series, is what they call it. Oh my god, the FOMO! I'm out of here. Apex is a heartache. I know. Oh no. Alright. By the way, if you guys are curious, what an awesome BMW I built. And I bought that car from trading payouts. I received the Bulenox payouts at that time. I received some other, I think, MyFundedFutures payouts. I also saved that. And that car cost me $6,500. I know. But I had to repair the valve cover. The valve cover was having an issue. So that cost me $450 with labor. Actually, that was cheap to repair. So the valve cover issue and the car altogether cost almost $7,000. But I bought that from payouts, trading payouts. You can check, there's a video on my channel. There's a video on my channel, but maybe I can show you a picture here. Maybe there's a picture somewhere. Is there a picture somewhere? It's an awesome car. It's an oldie but a goodie. You know, it's aging like fine wine. Here you go. It's an oldie but a goodie, as I said. I love the car. It's in excellent condition, 2009, and it's in really excellent condition right now. I just love to drive this car. You know, if you watch the video, I was driving a $900 worth of Mazda, which was full of rust. You will understand when you watch the video. So I was driving a $1,000 car maximum, and I couldn't get it, you know, through the TÜV inspection that we have here in Europe. You know. And I just had to buy. I was basically partially forced to buy another car because when I brought that, when I went to the station, what's that station called? I don't even know where they do the TÜV inspection. They just told me, man, we just can't let this car get a new inspection. I mean, get a new license for the next 2 years because it's just full of rust. So I was forced to sell it, and you know, yeah, older but good cars. Yeah, the 2 point, the diesel engine, that is basically Oh my god. The FOMO. It's TomTom. It's TomTom finally. Hello, welcome Tom. Welcome to the stream. My god, guys, the FOMO. The FOMO. That was the entry that I didn't take. I can't. I can't handle this. I can't. Oh, man. Okay, let's just move on. Oh, you have the pre-market open. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, Art was calling it. The reason for not taking it, I had a good reason. I was scrolling the chat. No, not that, because I had time to take it. Optimal trade entry for me would have been down here, and then after I was hoping that it will go down there again. It didn't. But anyway, we're still not there at 27, but I feel like it just wants to go there, you know. Oh yeah. The high is 27 there, right? I don't know what's the high on the mini, by the way. Let's check it on the mini as well. Just curious. 27. Yeah, of course. Of course it is 27. Anyway, it was a good run. It was a good run. Unlucky. Yeah, exactly, GL. What is your approach to pass the account? Well, on evaluation accounts, I just risk more and, you know, gotta select the better setups. And, you know, if you have a good risk reward, I mean, it's really hard to tell. Like, there's no simple answer to that. You just gotta look for the A+ setups as much as you can, and you can take more risk on those A+ setups. That's one way to do it, you know. Well, the 5-minute supply zone high is at 27 on both mini and micro here. So kind of interesting. But anyway. Anyway, we had a good run. Selling here. Okay. Take profit at Weave Up. Let's go. Well, hopefully it will continue, La Rebecca. Well, hopefully it will continue. I really appreciate the community. Everybody's super nice, and I'm glad that we have more and more good people here. Oh, look at that. Just like that. The FOMO. Where's my calculator, by the way? I want to calculate some risk. So I'm going to talk about how I approach those evaluation accounts just in a second. I was watching the chart. If maybe if I can get an opportunity for a scalp, but I didn't. Just a second. I gotta check something here real quick. Previous day high is next. Oh my gosh, right? Just a second. Where is my calculator? I always tend to close it. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, they're still buying. The FOMO is real. Yeah. SMT. By the way, I know you guys like the SMT, and I think it's a really helpful concept. The biggest struggle for me with ICT concepts or smart money concepts was the SMT thing. I could never use it properly. So I can never I could never really identify the proper SMTs. And when I tried to trade for SMT, I usually messed everything up. So long story short, I was trying SMTs like ever since I'm learning ICT concept, and I just never get the proper one. I just never get those SMTs properly. I need to learn more about that. So when I realized I messed up my accounts when I was trading SMTs, and it happened to me like at least a few times, I said, okay, I'm gonna step away from SMTs because if it's not working for me, I just have to step away. So ever since I have not been using SMT, my accounts are growing. I'm not saying SMT is bad. Please don't misunderstand. I'm the one who, my brain is made out of Teflon, and it's just super hard to, register for my brain, that SMT thing. It's just not registering in my brain. I don't know what's up with that, but it's just not happening. So look for SMT at previous day, week's highs. The pale moon rising. That we should have moved lower, but that can be the yeah, exactly. So then I started to realize that if I only look at SMT, that's a bad thing. SMT should be just an extra check mark. When I'm looking for my trade, if I see an extra SMT forming, that's just an extra, confirmation that, okay, maybe we're doing good or something. And yeah, that's why I might gonna take a look into SMTs again, and try to do my best. SMT only for more confident. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I try to do, Bessem. So I try to utilize the SMT as some kind of an entry trigger. I think that's the better word for it. What I try to use it for. Like, oh my God, there's an SMT. Boom. We have to go for it. All I need is something extra, and we have an SMT. We have to look for something. And I was like, no, No, I'm just gonna leave the SMT as a cherry on the top maybe, but let's just focus on something else. So that's why I'm not really looking at it. But again, if you guys are looking at SMTs, that's definitely an extra confirmation for the trade. Yeah, by the way, 100% sure that I'm not going to take another trade here. Actually, 1,000,000% sure that I'm not taking a trade. We could be going for previous day high, which was at 1:20 p.m. yesterday. I am definitely not entering to any trade here. I missed my opportunity here because but you know, rest assured, the moral victory, together as a team, we have it. We will keep talking about the Asia high ever since the stream started. The market makers actually were watching the stream as well, and they said, yeah, let's do it, you know. So this is actually proof that the market makers are watching the stream, you know. Also, when I'm a trader, yeah, I get it, tough. Yeah. Gerald is only using SMT. There you go. It can go higher, but for me, if I would just jump into a trade here, that would be a lower probability setup up here, because we are in a premium already, in a daily premium, and the higher probability setup would have been down here closer to the midnight level. Oops. Entering a position here, I mean up here, would be a little bit like lower probability, right? Anyway, that doesn't mean you can't enter. If you see your target there, whatever is your strategy, go for it. For me, this is lower probability than this one. Art. Because I'm gonna watching the, okay, let's watch this. We're gonna be hitting 7:59. Are we? Jesus, what is happening? Or did you push something, some button there or whatever? What do you think of gold? Let me check on gold. Man, I really should be checking on gold more often. Well, I'm not gonna do the markups here, but here was midnight, Asia low, Asia high. Oh my gosh, it's hard to say. We swept liquidity from this 15-minute gap and from this 5-minute gap. No. I'm looking for zones. Okay. Okay, here it is. Boom. Boom. Gold. Supply zone up there. Supply zone. That's the drawn liquidity. No, I think I would be looking for long positions from this area. We swept the swing low. You go down to the 1 minute. You're looking for displacement and structure shift. If you want to go for a pullback, you put your stop here. Extremely good risk to reward, 3.1 down there. But if you want to make it safe, you go like this, you know, 1 to 2 or maybe lower. If it wants to sweep the Asia lows, that's here. It's a bit risky, but that's a beautiful zone up there on gold, around 33.95-ish area on the 5-minute. My neighbor started the lawnmower. You know what that means. He's doing it. He's doing it. You guys can't hear it, right? I have noise reduction. Maybe I turn it off. Listen. Ah, you guys don't hear it. I can't pull this off from here, but anyway. He's down here at my window with the lawnmower. Took some off. Oh my god, Ollie, don't give me an extra FOMO. Ollie, Art. I was saying Ollie. Yeah, they still do that. You know, he was sleeping all winter like a bear. And now he's out. And this is the... okay, this is the first time this week. Last week he did it twice. So this is first time. He's doing it on average 2 times a week. When he's really on a rage, then maybe 3 times, you know. Art. What can I say? I think today's winner, one of the biggest winners, is Art. Congratulations. I think it go higher. I don't know if it goes higher. For now, you know, the problem is that gold might want to sweep the Asia low. And there's a swing low here just before pre-London session. I don't know, man. Throughout the day, and that's going to be New York session as well, I would be focusing on that zone up there, 33.95. If I see a proper movement or setup, maybe I would jump in. But that's just a quick, very quick analysis. We still have Asia low. You guys, listen. You don't hear it. He's here, right below my window. Anyway. I don't. I mean, I live in an apartment, so, but there's a family house right next to us, and that guy has a big garden, and my window from this room looks right at his garden. So he's right below me right here, below the window, and he's doing it. That sounded weird, right? He's right below me and he's doing it. Sounds weird, but yeah. Exactly. Saeed, he's a good neighbor. Oh my gosh, Trading Star is here. No Diddy oil, don't worry. Anyway. I'm just sitting here, rock hard, you know, as the mountains. Oh man, I don't know what's up with me nowadays. I'm getting more crazier, maybe because I'm feeling that it is getting, you know, life is getting shorter, maybe. Anyway, previous day high incoming. I agree. Let's go. Everybody, I think I'm going to sign off. I'm not going to do more trades on this London session. I'm not going to chase this one. Good luck for Art and everybody else who is holding any long positions. More fame, Trading Star. We're going to go crazier. Oh, tough. What helped you with trading psychology? For me, I can have 1-2 great weeks. So what helped me? Sizing down the positions, tough. When I went down to micros and not copy trading and having more, I mean multiple funded accounts, it all comes together in one piece. So for example, if you have 3 or 4 funded accounts, you don't necessarily need 20 or something, but don't copy trade them. If you have a losing streak, then you know you shouldn't be trading, right? Or if you really want to continue, you can just switch accounts. So these small steps, toughed up, actually together combine, like sizing down, trading on multiple accounts, no copy trading, like I copy trade, but usually like 2 accounts, and trying to move away from the from the account when it has some losses. Maybe switch to another account, sit on your hands, or walk away. And if you're really feeling bad, do something useful around the house, read a book, make love, or eat something good. Whatever. Make love. Isn't that cute? You know, have sex basically, or drink a good beer. But whatever you do, just leave the computer, basically. So you gotta, you know, turn your focus away from the charts. By the way, send away the kids. Everybody, please. I don't want any kids around the screen now. Turn off your speakers. If you have a bad day, everybody's gone, right? If you have a bad day, having sex, that's gonna make you forget everything about that bad day, all right? Just have a good sex, you know, after a bad day. I cannot say this on my funded TV, so that's like a special advice, all right? Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You have to put your mind somewhere else. You know. All right. Everybody, I think I'm gonna sign off. Thank you so much for watching. Release stress, exactly. If you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the code. Let's keep the show rolling. So, poor girlfriend. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back for a New York session. God bless you all. Have a great day. And you know, have lots of sex. Or if not, then just if you have a bad day, just walk away. All right. All right. Cheers, everybody. God bless. And see you guys, ladies and gents, in New York session and MyFunded TV as well. Cheers.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountains. Rock hard as the mountains. We are rock hard as the mountains. We are so rock hard right now. As the mountains. I'm just sitting here, rock hard as the mountains. There's a unique power in that moment when you're rock hard in your gameplay. Feeling the thrill of control and mastery that's incredibly satisfying. The sense of accomplishment when you're rock hard. When you're in the zone, it is a reminder of your potential to conquer challenges. This feeling is a testament to your dedication and skills. One that can drive you to push your limits and achieve greatness. Embrace these moments, for they represent the exhilaration of being in complete control. Unleashing your full potential and achieving your gaming dreams. When you're rock hard, you're the star.